Hi everybody, how's everybody doing? Welcome to New Vision Tarot. How's everyone? My beautiful soul tribe, my soul family. Everybody good? Happy full moon and eclipse. Wherever you are, wherever in the world you are. Some of you guys can actually possibly see it, right? So I'm coming today, guys, because I don't know, I feel like I want to do a collective reading for like everyone, just like a collective message from spirit. Hopefully get some clarity on some things and a little encouragement. I don't know if you guys are feeling this too, but these last couple of days have been really heavy. The day before yesterday, specifically, there was like which was like the 3rd. It was I felt like this huge wave of psychic attacks onto the collective, just this wave of negativity, and I like to call it the distortion, or like the garbage, where it's just like this. Yeah, it's like this cloud of distortion that kind of invades. It's like this infection, right? This psychic infection that comes in and it starts. And I don't know if you guys haven't been noticing it, but like people are start acting out of the norm. Like everybody's like more aggressive. People are angry, stuff like that, and. Like there's fights that just start out of nothing, out of nowhere. You might just be feeling more attacked. Is this especially specifically if you're like an empath, or where you're very sensitive to those type of energies? Okay, well, look what I just pulled up. New chapter. That's good. And not only was there like a heavy psychic attack on the collective, and I know I'm not alone in this, because I've heard several friends to tell me the same thing, where there's been an increase in possibly paranormal activity, possible connection, and maybe people have been seeing like that. I think the veil is really, really thin right now, you guys, and because world within worlds. Okay, I'm seeing this now. Because our planet is ascending, right, and it's changing. It's going through a lot of changes. Surrender. There it is. It's going through a lot of changes, you guys, and all the stuff that we're going through at the moment, are meant to be this way, okay? There's going to be a lot of ugly before the beautiful, okay? No matter how much you want to change things the way the things are right now, we cannot, because we do not have control over these things, guys. And the best we can do is surrender to divine order and allow things to unfold as they are meant to be unfolded, because there is a greater purpose to everything that is going on right now, okay? And there's going to be a lot of changes, our planet in itself is going through changes. It says worlds within worlds. We are nothing more than a macrocosm, guys. We're just a microcosm, the microcosm reflection of source, right? And whatever source or changes source is going through, because just so you guys know, God is also evolving, right? That's why it created this world to come and experience it through everybody's eyes, right? Through all these different eyes and from all these different angles, so that it can evolve. And right now, there is a lot of, you know, we've had a lot of pampering, right? A lot of pampering for many years. And it's not always, we have to accept the fact that there are going to be times where things are good, and then there are times that things are going to be bad, and that in itself is also beautiful in its own way, because from bad comes good, you know, and from, you know, there's nothing that can, if you do not, you know, if you already experienced the worst, you cannot go anywhere but to better, right? And I do feel, guys, that there is going to be a lot of events that are coming up that are going to be major. These events are going to be kind of like geological, right? Geological shifts in our, like, I feel like there's going to be like changes in, like, I can almost see like lands, masses of lands, like rising out of the water, and others sinking. Number 7, I'm hearing the number 7. Got ships. I see a lot of water here. There's going to be and I think it's going to be influenced by these astronomical events, right, that we're going through right now. There's going to be more hurricanes in the areas that there's hurricanes. There's going to be more fires. There's going to be, I'm hearing a leak. A leak? Like what, like from like a water dam or something? What leak? What does that mean, Spirit? Leak. It's going to be like, something's going to be leaked, guys. There's going to be some information that is going to be of great significance, okay? We are going to, oh wow, okay. Lots is going to be revealed to us, okay? And it's starting today. I mean, it's like the what is it, the chain of events is going to start. It's starting right now, and it has to do with ending an epoch, right? Kali Yuga or something. I think that's what it's called, or like a whole complete cycle, right? It's being culminated of lessons and blessings. And what is this lessons and blessings? This cycle that we're culminating. It's one of us feeling imprisoned and oppressed and almost slaves. It has been a really long karmic. I'm hearing iron, the iron. What is it? Iron? Iron, year of the iron? Iron epoch. And we're going to be ushering in a new time frame. There's going to be areas in the world that are going to be really hit, that are going to be really affected by these events, you guys. There's still going to be more wars, right? More war, more looting. People are still going to be fighting. And the media is going to create more distortions to distract us from what's really going on. Because this has a lot to do with our past, our history. I'm seeing an image of the pyramids. Those are the pyramids of Giza. we're gonna find out. Oh, okay, that's what's gonna leak. Okay, we're going to Atlantis. We're gonna find Atlantis. And we're going to be able to, this is going to be huge, you guys. We're going to find out that our history has been wrong this whole time, and we're going to actually have proof. I'm hearing it's going to be like this erosion of from under the sea, and it's going to see, look, I see water, like stuff rising out of the water in all of these pictures. I'm starting to come to me now, guys. Wow. But think of all these, everything that we're going through, guys, is like a purification. Okay, it's like a purification process. And I know that I'm not trying to sound like offensive to anyone, or I don't want to sound insensitive to anybody. I'm just going to simply deliver the messages, okay? And you can take that however you want. And look what these two cards I see. I see 1 3 3 1. 1 3 3 1. Surrender and free spirit. Surrender, and we're gonna free our spirits. Okay, I see this, guys. This is kind of like I don't want to say apocalyptic, because that's a little bit dramatic. It's more like we're ending, because there is no such thing as an end of the world. Okay, like there's always every ending is a new beginning. Okay, so there's nothing to worry about. And this is cosmic order, right? Because we have cosmic connection. Everybody is evolving together. And there's going to be a great revelation. We're going to have a big reveal, guys. Something huge is going to be revealed to us. And we're going to finally know who we are. We're going to know who we were, like what we are. And it's going to bring back a lot of ancient knowledge and ancient ways that we used to live, ancient technology, ancient wisdom. And I feel like there is something that the government has been hiding from us, because I keep hearing the word leak, like something's going to be leaked. And I can't help but hear Antarctica, like something from Antarctica. Like I keep seeing a vision of the pyramids. So there's going to be some type of connection with Atlantis and that pyramid, or whatever's going on in Antarctica. I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but I keep hearing Agartha, Shambhala. I'm not too familiar with the Agartha and Shambhala thing, but it has something to do with it. If anybody that knows a bit about that, can you please comment or email me or let me know? It's going to start. I'm hearing the number 7 and 2 sevens, 77, or 7 or 2 7 7 no 7 2. Time's ticking. And right now we're just going through the last bits and parts of this cycle, right? We wanted to experience oppression. We wanted to experience what the earth would be like under this influence, right? Under the influence of these devas that we are, that govern us, right? And that influence is culminating. I hear TikTok. Look at the needles on the clock. It says 7. Is that 7? 7 o'clock? 7:20? 7:20? Or roughly 7:20. See? So maybe something big in July 20th, around July 20th. Is there going to be another eclipse? I know that there's going to be another eclipse in July, but I don't know if it's, I don't think it's going to be on, I think it's early in July. But there's going to be something big happening around July 20th or July 21st. And it's going to be a chain of cataclysmic cataclysmic events with the weather. But it's just because the earth is shifting. The earth itself is shifting, guys, and it's going through like a transmutation per se, or it's going through alchemy. As above, so below. As within, so without. If source is going through alchemy and changes, we as a collective, just as the planets, also reflect that back. And all we need to do right now is surrender and allow these changes to come and be aware. Okay, be aware, guys. I feel like it's not a coincidence that we've been having to be stuck at home, like quarantined, and there's something, it's like it's too perfect, right? Like we have to be kind of like forced to stay at home so that we do not know what's really going down, right? And I can just feel it in my bones too, that there's something big is going to be revealed. Also, guys, we're going to have a time of needing to conserve our resources, okay? Because there's going to be parts of the planet, especially those parts where the eclipses are going to be hitting, where the eclipses are going to be hitting directly, or like where the eclipses are going to be, you know, most prominent. Those areas of the world, like Africa, what is it, like Australia, yeah, China, those areas are going to be most affected with natural disasters, and the whole world, we need to come together and help support, you know, like in any way that we can, and send resources to help those that are going to need it. But at the same time, those are the last fragments of bad before the good, okay? In a way, the world is dying, but it's a death of one state of being to another, right? Transmutation, transformation, alchemy. And we need to realize that there is a new set of a new paradigm with new ways of living that needs to put down, you know, that needs to happen, because we cannot keep living the way we are living. And I'm really hopeful for this. I see a lot of water. I feel like our souls are going to ascend. Look at this. What does this look like? Right, like spirit, like it's almost like I feel like it's gonna be Judgment Day, and the influences of Saturn, you know, is Saturn and Mars are almost like coming into, you know, to kick our butts one last time, type of thing, right? Or not one last time, but to bring about these changes. And yes, we are going to be judged, and I feel like everything is going to come out. I'm not sure what it is, but things that have been hidden from us, things that have been kept silent, are coming out. Number 9 is permanent. 9 says self-worth. We're going to be able to see beyond the veil, guys. I feel like we're going to be able to perceive other beings other races that possibly have lived among us the whole time, and we've just never been able to perceive them. I feel like maybe like aliens, you know, not, and possibly aliens, definitely other races that coexist in Earth with us. I feel like they're going to be coming forward. I feel like we're going to be able to perceive a lot more that we weren't able to perceive before, because we are in a more light spiritual body that is not as dense, or it's not as, what is it, it's not as material, right? It's not, so it's like, it's going to be like more shape, the shapes will shift a lot easier, right? It's a little bit more spiritual and light than it is dense. So you're going to see a lot of quantum leaping. You're going to see a lot of just like matrix flukes, if you want to call it that, right? Like where you can see things that are just odd, and they're gonna get more weirder and weirder, guys. They're gonna get weirder and weirder, and it's almost like that reality is stranger than fiction type of thing, like that. And it's something that we should not fear. You know, we should not fear. I feel like it's something that we need to embrace and allow, right? We're gonna be going in. We're gonna be discovering Atlantis. We're gonna be discovering a lot of ancient technology that used to be applied in ancient times, and I feel like we're gonna kind of like start a new loop. I feel like there's areas of the world that are going to disappear or sink, and other areas that are sunken right now that are going to come back, and that are going to come back to surface. Some of us are going to be faced with our karmas, or we're going to be like judged, and a lot of that judgment has to do with how are we handling what is going on at the moment, and what are we doing, you know, what are we doing about it? How are we contributing or not contributing? And it's important that we remain as remain aware and observe. I feel like the rise of the divine femme is coming back too. I feel like the pyramids are going to be we're going to be able to reactivate the pyramids. I know this reading must sound so crazy right now. Oh my God. I mean, you don't have to believe anything I'm saying. I mean, it's not even me saying these things. I mean, I don't even know why I'm saying half of the stuff I'm saying, honestly. You know? It's just what I'm seeing right now. There's going to be a fall in the economy is going to be very bad, guys, for a long time. So we're going to need to really stick together as a species, right, if we want to survive. And I think, and I know we are, because I feel like the spinning record has gone all the way around, and now it's starting a new. It's like I feel like we're gonna live everything the same exact way, right? Like we're gonna go through all the same periods, like we're, you know, like the same, like the same empires and all that, but under a different influence, right? Under a different collective mind frame, right? A collective influence. Because like in this epoch, I feel like our focus was to develop our intellect and our rational mind. And towards the end of the epoch, and we achieved that, we sure did. And towards the end of, and we forgot all of our, we forgot all the ancient knowledge, right? Of our inner world, right? It became more external. And now, and it was a time to honor the Father, but we forgot about the Divine Mother, right? And what do I see here? The rise of the Divine Mother again, right? We're going to honor the feminine again, more balanced. And I feel like this new epoch is going to be coming real soon. Coming real soon. I mean, I think it's already started. It's already been, it's already started, but we're going to experience a lot of cataclysmic events that are coming up real soon. Like, look at how this image is being hit with energy, right? Like, it's a lot of energetic influence right now, and it's going to cause the world, our planet, to completely transform. Conserve your water, conserve, if we can maybe learn how to garden, that would be really helpful. Something that's kept hidden from us, the authority figures here are going to be exposed, and there's going to be prosecution. I mean, we cannot. There's going to be something that the government has been hiding from us that is going to come out, and it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge, guys. And I think it has to do with our the tree of life. I feel like we are all ascending to the tree of life, and I feel like they've been, and I think it has to do with our planet's own inner worlds, right? Our planet's own inner worlds and our own inner worlds within ourselves. Keep hearing a Gartha, Shambhala, 144,000, 144. I'm hearing you're gonna be released from slavery. Indigo children. Archangel Metatron says we have a bond with children, in particular children who are sensitive. We're starting a new epoch of sensitivity, of more where we're honoring intuition again and spirit again, and those are us. It's like we're leading out of the Generation X and ushering in. Is saying all is well. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, we will all soon understand. See? It's saying, Archangel Sandoval says, your prayers have been answered and have been heard and are being answered. So have faith. Judgment Day, right? I feel like we are going to be. I feel like there's trumpets in both of these. There's going to be a mass awakening coming up soon, and it's going to have to do with something that's going to come out of the surface. It's going to come out to surface. All we need to do is to surrender to it, guys. Whatever the changes the planet is going through, we need to accept it, not try to control it, and be compassionate towards others and respect others' rights. We have to respect others' rights. We have to learn how to live a more healthy lifestyle, guys. I mean, me too, like all of us. But I feel like there's gonna be. I know that Saturn is going to be in direct, you know, like I know that there's gonna, the eclipse is going, there's gonna be another eclipse where Saturn, we're gonna be able to see Saturn. We're not gonna be able to see the moon because it's gonna be covered by the sun. And for the whole 24 hours, I think we're gonna be able to see Saturn. I think it's on the 20th. Well, we can see Saturn with a telescope, not, you know, but it's going to be clear. And I think that's this is when it's going to be like, when we're gonna see all these, that's the day that's gonna be Judgment Day. I feel like maybe archons are gonna come and we're gonna be able to, I'm telling you, we're gonna be able to start paying attention, guys. I feel like you guys are gonna be able to perceive things shift, and people's faces might change. Odd things might happen, like you might, you know, like things you might feel like you know, you might have left that you might have left this overnight right here, right, and then the next morning it appears somewhere where you didn't leave it, or just paranormal activity, right? There's going to be a lot of distortion. Then we need to pay attention to it. For example, these last couple of days, I don't know if you guys felt them, but I felt there was a wave of psychic attacks in the collective the last few days that have weighed heavily. I don't know if you guys, any of you guys felt them or not, but those of you that are highly empathic, I'm sure you guys felt it, and where like people are just more aggressive, or like people have been more aggressive towards you, or people have just in social, especially in social media, in the streets too, and people are just more argumentative, and there's been more like entities being perceived. So make sure that we ground, that we protect, that we send love. If somebody is being mean to you or bullying you, I feel like there's a lot of bullying going around right now, and it's just projected anger out of fear. We are all really afraid, and I know, I understand it. I mean, it's hard to go through these changes, guys, and it's hard to accept that things are not going to be the same, and we have to learn to see the beauty in that, and we have to be adaptable and learn to surrender, right? And trust that everything's going to be okay. Trust that good things will come out of this, okay? Good things will come out of this. Yes. Good things will come out of this. Might not seem like that right now, and it might not seem like that when we start experiencing cataclysms, more cataclysms, but you guys, those of you that are watching this video, you guys are gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. We are all gonna be. Death is a normal part of life, even if we weren't, right? Let's say even if the world was gonna end, then the world ends. You know, there is nothing. It's not like we didn't know that it was gonna end sometime, or like it's not like we thought we were gonna live forever, right? So be at peace. When I said that the world is dying, I meant it's transforming. It's transforming. Okay? I feel like there's an ego death happening at the moment too. Like I feel like the planet collectively is going through a shadow period where everybody's battling everybody, because it's like the smoky mirrors. And we are afraid because I feel like we all sense this change coming, and we do not know what to make of it. We do not know what's going to happen, and it's scary because we tend to always we tend to expect the worst, right? When we shouldn't. We should know that we are okay, that we are safe. It's important, guys, to try to make amends with people. If you're fighting with somebody, call them up, make amends. If you've been a little greedy lately, do something kind for someone. We got 1111 here. Be strong. Respect others. Be brave. And no fear. No fear that everything will be revealed, okay? Really soon. If you are in the areas where the eclipses are hitting, if you can get out or go somewhere safe, do so. But we're gonna feel tremendous amounts of joy, but the remainder of 2020 is going to be heavy. Okay, it's gonna be heavy. And possibly next year too. I'm hearing till 2021. Till December 2021. Okay? I don't know what the dates are. Guys, this is just stuff I'm saying. I don't even know if... We have to learn to respect nature and respect each other. And I think that is what this whole cycle was about. You know? Respect each other too. Respect Mother Earth, our planet. She's alive. She needs healing. We need healing. The world needs healing. But if you see here, there is a birth happening at the moment. See, there's a baby inside that heart chakra. I feel like Mother Earth, the planet Earth, is having some type of birthing. I don't even know. Like it's my baby like splitting up into like, I don't know, guys. I think that's what is that's happening. It's splitting into two, maybe three. And whichever one of these you are in, you know, like I feel like one it could be third dimension, the other one fourth, and the other one fifth dimension. It really depends on how high you're vibrating. It really depends on how much you've learned, because it's not about fearing and not experience anything. It's not. You're supposed to have many experiences, and you're supposed to learn from those experiences. It's like, it's not about not sinning, guys. It's about if you choose to sin. It's about reviewing that experience afterwards, right? And reflecting, learning to reflect, and learning to, okay, what did I learn from that? Is it something I want to keep doing? Is it something that I should be doing? What were the repercussions? Here it is, the blasted oak. Cataclysms, I told you. Thunderstorms, earthquakes, tornadoes. This is the tower, number 16, which deduces to number 7. There it is again. There is going to be two main things that are going to be happening really soon. Somewhere with the number 7. I'm thinking possibly that means July, right? Either that or maybe like 7 years. I don't know, you guys. I mean, 7 is prominent, the number 7. And I saw the number 2 and the number 9, but specifically number 7 is when something major is going to happen. There's going to, there's also going to be something positive that we are going to, things that have been hidden from us, right? Oh, look, it's going to be in the, I think it's going to be in the next full moon, guys. In the next full moon. or in the next eclipse. I feel like a lot of thunder, right? A lot of thunderstorms, but it's part of a purification period, okay? Look, I was telling you about the smoky mirrors. I feel like we're gonna perceive other races that, like the Nagas. See, she's a Naga. That you know, like the reptilians, which I know that a lot of people fear them, and they have like a, you know, like they. I don't really know that they are evil. I mean, I don't think that they are. I actually think that they probably hold a lot of wisdom, much more wisdom than we do, and possibly we perceive them that way because when people hide things from us, we assume the worst, right? I feel like if they were hiding things from us, it's for the protection of Earth and the protection of ourselves. Maybe there's some information we weren't ready to have because we could misuse it. And I feel like now perhaps we have evolved enough to where they're ready to show themselves. Something like that, guys. I don't know. There's something healing about this this bird. What kind of bird is this? Is it a stork? There's like this pouch around, like this satchel around his neck. It's like some type of antidote, right? Some type of antidote that is going to be created, and it's going to save a lot of people, okay? This is brown. This is... Tell me more. It's called the mirror. It's called the mirror. We're going to be able to see beyond the veil. Another 7. We are going to have a period of mourning. We're going to mourn the ones we lost. We're going to mourn losses. And there is going to be a period of grief and of adjustment. But from that will come another period where we can remove our mask. There's going to be masks that are going to be removed. See, like 2 species. There's 2 species that like of humanoids, right? One is a horse and one's like an elk, coming together in peace. Coming together in peace and acceptance, right? Communing with Earth. You're doing the as above, so below signal, like and seeing each other eye to eye. No more separation. In nature. We got hurt, 8 of both, hurt fire. We got the 6 of vessels, reunion. And we got the archer in the reversed, number 7, which is the chariot. See, where we once felt hunted and persecuted, that's going to end. There's going this time frame of oppression, and I'm not saying that there's no more karma that we don't have to pay out or anything like that, but I'm saying that like this cycle, this epoch, the iron epoch, I think it's ending now. And the only reason I see that is because the part of imprisonment and slavery that came out in the beginning, I can't find it now. That came out in the beginning has a open cell, like a cell, an open gate where we're going to be able to travel in interdimensional planets, and you know, we're going to be able to see alternate realities, and we're going to be able to because we're going to, like, metaphysics is going to be more understood and more accessible. I feel like there's going to be a great portal being opened, you guys. It's going to be a great portal being opened. If we pay attention, we'll see. We'll be able to go through it. But we have to pay attention, or you can miss it. Okay? I hope that this wasn't too strange. It's kind of a weird reading, I know. Trust me, it felt really weird reading it. Give it a like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna do my regular readings after this. I just felt like I needed to do this. Maybe if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, shrug it. Hope it helps people. Believe nothing you hear, you guys. Not even me. Don't believe me right now. If this does not resonate with you 150% in your heart and soul, don't believe it. Okay? Do not believe what you read. Do not believe what people tell you. Do not believe what you hear on the news or read on the newspaper, unless it 150% resonates with your heart and soul. Because deep down inside of you, you know when something is true or not. And when you believe something, then it becomes a truth, right? A truth that is very hard to program yourself out of if it's proven to be wrong. Okay, so be open-minded to hear many different things and many different. I'm saying, pay attention to everything. Do not judge what you hear. Hear things, listen to things, open an open mind, but do not believe everything you hear. Okay? Because a lot of times they're half-truths, a lot of times it's lies, and a lot of times it's truths that have been distorted. Okay? So, with that said, I am going to let you guys go. In peace, truth, and love. That the lamp turned off by itself. In peace, truth, and love. I love y'all very much. Stay safe. Stay lovely. I'm going to do a pick a pile next. But I really needed to get this out, you guys. It's going to be good. A lot of good things are going to come from this, you guys. But it's going to require a lot of alchemy. A lot of surrendering. Okay, surrendering to the process, surrendering to divine order, surrendering to the natural flow of the cosmos. Okay, because in the bigger scale of things, what we feel, what we think, or is insignificant. Okay. Oh, look what I just pulled out again. Surrender. I'll see y'all next time. Stay beautiful, stay magical.